Hello everyone, my name is Fonian and welcome back to Coffee Talk. So, I've been out for quite some time. I've been busy with my other projects other than my YouTube channel, so pardon me if I haven't recorded. Well, actually that will not going to make sense because you guys wouldn't even know when I record this. So, if I remember correctly, the last time we did this, we had like a feud between, what's her name again? Rachel and her father, which is Mr. I forgot the name. Mr. Yeah, that old cat. So basically, he stumbles into our coffee shops, and then he seems to be getting beaten up. And it seems that I think Freya gave Rachel like a warning about attending a party that her manager attended, and it seems that we can see here in the newspaper that police raid on private Coachella after party is the biggest that related buzz of the year. So it seems that somehow Rachel dodged the bullet this time. So we're just gonna go ahead and see what happens. Hello there, Freya. Welcome. Who comes today? Oh, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, Officer. With the cops who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, hey, I'm working right now. Well, I mean, like taking a break is also important to a cop, I would think. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. Well, it is actually. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, hon, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Speaking of Officer Georgie, I'm going to open up the brew pad a little bit here. We haven't actually seen him since like 7 days ago, I think. He's been kind of missing. So espresso, yeah, that's also Freya's favorite order, I guess. So just a pure black coffee, which, funny enough, my mother actually likes it. But I don't really like it because it's kind of bitter. At least I need some kind of like some sugar in there and mix with a little bit of milk. It makes it pretty good. But not too much though, because it's kind of filling, if you know what I'm saying. It's just too sweet. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espresso is always out of this world. Definitely better than mine, or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha! It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, you could save money. I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe though. What you grinning about? I'm in it. You were here last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates? about the last 2 days of chaos? Yeah, I was actually curious. What would the police say about all of that busting and beating up something? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. So I would assume the lack of evidence, because it really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So, those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Who? I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure about myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seemed like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Hi Rachel. Rachel! Rachel, is Mr. Henry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Okay, hot chocolate, dark hot chocolate. Okay, let's check on... Yeah, not a lot of people ordered dark chocolate. Okay, full on chocolate. That should be easy. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Yeah, what if I tell you that I never actually drink hot chocolate before? Because I never actually... Well, I drink like chocolate milk. I drink... I ate chocolate before, but I never actually make like a hot chocolate itself though. So you can be mad at me, I guess, because some people said it's delicious, and I believe it is also delicious, but I need to try it soon enough. Maybe after I graduate, because right here there's no hot chocolate around, so yeah. Anyway, your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Well, she doesn't look too good. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things from getting worse. Oh, achievement unlocked, father and daughter. I guess that's the culmination of their story arc, I hope. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. Oh, I mean, looking at the state he's in, I would say that he will have some kind of internal damage to it, but it seems that the doctor knows better, so yeah, glad that turned out well, I guess. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, so... And I cannot face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. That is actually the first time we hear a character speaking in the name of a coffee shop, usually they just refer to it as like this coffee shop or this coffee shop or that coffee shop, but never actually said coffee talk. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, so Rachel kind of dodged the bullet right there, I guess. But her father kind of took the brunt force of it. I wonder what happened there. He's okay with that. He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. Whoa. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course, but so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? Yeah, because wouldn't it be more effective to like punch people with your human form rather than cat form? Because cat can do a lot of scratches, but I don't think cat can kill people. Well, I mean, I know that he doesn't mean to kill people, but if you want to deal like a huge amount of damage, then human form will be like the better form, I guess, because you have more mass and more power, I guess. So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like. Ah, okay, that makes sense. And link him directly to me. Some cops went to crime scene and they found some eyewitnesses to testify. Well, that's pretty good. And they managed to find the thugs. Are they a fan of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What the? What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Yeah, we heard that on the newspaper. Whoa! How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguard. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of the discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe that for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is that I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Mrs. Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, hon. Well, I'm glad that got quite kind of resolved pretty peacefully between the dad and daughter, but They haven't actually discussed about her career though, so maybe there will be like a follow-up because, well, there's still one more day to this game, I guess. Man, what a weekend. Very crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, I see you guys later. Well, now there's only Freya and me again. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. Aww, so thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat, so you've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Wow, okay, that's a very short day.